The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Initial autopsy findings indicate no foul play in the death of the alleged middleman in Lapid's killing. According to the Bureau of Corrections, there were no signs of physical external injuries which indicate natural cause of death. The Bureau said that the inmate was brought to the New Bilibid Prison Hospital last October 18 after he lost consciousness. Medical personnel tried to resuscitate him, but he was pronounced dead 30 minutes after being brought to the hospital. The National Bureau of Investigation, or NBI, is now waiting for the final autopsy report. The Bureau of Jail Management and Penology inspected inmates' room at the Manila City Jail to check for contraband. Justin Punsalang with the details.
The Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, or BJMP, conducted Oplan Greyhound, wherein they inspect the rooms of inmates at the Manila City Jail to check for any contraband. This is the second consecutive month that they've conducted the operation. But authorities clarified that this has nothing to do with the allegations that the supposed masterminds in Lapid's killing are staying in one of the jails in Metro Manila. Jail officials also said there's no information regarding this specific matter.
Kung sakasakali man po, may mailink po sa amin dito, sisikapin po nating malaman at maimbestigahan kung sino po ang involved dito.
Oplan Greyhound is a marching order of Interior Secretary Ben Abalos from the moment he assumed office.
Bago pa po ang mga issue po regarding sa mga pagpatay po sa ating mga kaibigan sa media, meron na po tayong order from the DILG po and sa Chief BJMP natin, nalinisin po natin ang ating mga piitan.
In their inspection, several sharp objects, metal and wooden sticks, and makeshift water heaters were seized from inmates. These water heaters are particularly banned because of its flammability. The BJMP says they plan to conduct Oplan Greyhound monthly to make sure that the facility is free from contraband. For News 5, Justine Punsalang. We are One News.
The MMDA has temporarily prohibited some trucks from passing through Ross Boulevard. Trucks weighing more than 4,500 kilograms are not allowed to use the road. Now, this applies to trucks going to and from NLEX or SLEX. They are instead advised to drive through Quirino Avenue and Osmeña Highway. The MMDA says the truck ban is meant to ease traffic congestion in the area amid ongoing repairs. The agency has yet to announce when the ban will end. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Rising global inflation has caused a rift between governments and independent central banks. Now, this Bloomberg Quick Take explains how we got here. Let's watch this.
Governments and central bankers are no longer pulling in the same direction. After uniting to propel their economies out of recession, policymakers are now risking working at odds. That's already happened in the UK with disastrous consequences. After the Bank of England was trying to stamp down the hottest inflation in decades, Liz Truss's government decided to slash taxes. The result was turmoil in the markets, a major intervention from the bank, and a U-turn from Truss. The reason for this collision is each side has different incentives. When monetary authorities look at soaring prices, they see inflation that needs to be stamped out by driving the economy into recession if need be. But politicians in charge of budgets see something different. They're looking at voters who are squeezed by a cost of living, expecting their governments to help out, which usually means spending more or taxing less. All of this points to a new era of policy filled with risks. Here's Bloomberg's Simon Kennedy.
The risk is of a vicious circle. Central banks find themselves hiking interest rates more because governments are spending or cutting taxes. Then those debt burdens that are being increased by the governments become costlier for them to finance because interest rates have gone up. And so this continues, creating problems for households and companies throughout the economy.
More and more people are feeling the holiday vibe as restrictions ease heading into December. Christmas spirit is also in the air in several shopping malls, including SM, which has special activities and events lined up for the yuletide season. An outer space themed event, complete with a 3D LED light tunnel, awaits mall goers in SM Mega Mall. The retail giant has also rolled out Instagrammable sparkling lights, play parks, and augmented reality filters. A virtual Christmas village will also be launched on October 28th. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Bureau of Corrections Chief Gerald Bantag has been suspended pending investigations into the recent developments at the New Bilibid prison. This comes after the death of an inmate believed to be one of the middlemen in the killing of radio broadcaster Percy Lapid. The Health Department confirms a local transmission of the XBB and XBC Omicron subvariants in the country. The two new subvariants are believed to have higher vaccine escape compared to previous strains of COVID-19. Tropical depression Obet begins to move away from Batanes and could exit the Philippine area of responsibility later today. For now, signal number 1 is raised in Batanes and the Babuyan Islands. For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now, www.signalplay.com, and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.